I am trying so hard to get making videos done rather than just unboxing. I've got like 2 that are sitting on the computer, mostly done, but they're not done. But anyway, another box arrived, and this time I know what's in it, which is unusual for me. A bunch of people have been asking me about more saws. In this box, we have a stack of saws. Aha! So the obligatory bubble wrap on top. Okay, a King 1200. This is for the Dalesford Men's Shed. They've just bought themselves a new sharpening system, and it does up to, I think, 400 crit, because it's a little tiny linisher. And so they were looking for something to go to the next level, and I said, well, the best thing you could go for is a King. I would have said better to go for the 800, the 1000 and the 1200, because it's better to get these things in sets of 3, but yeah, where do you go? Anyway, very good stone. This is the first stone that I bought that I was ever happy with. It was a King. I've still got them, although the 800 is looking rather thin because it's the one that has been used the most. The 1000 and the 1200, even though these are incredibly soft stones, still kind of look new. In fact, I should put this one next to one of the others and see how much change there has been in the 1000 and 1200. As long as I don't get this one muddy, because it's, you know, not for me, it's for the shed. Alright, a bunch of 265 Bakuma blades. And a handle. Handles is something I've been rather short of. So, fortunate, considering the number of saws that are in this box, that it also comes with a stack of handles. Now I think that these are all new, although old stock. And I'm also selling poplar wood, so you can make your own handle. These have been made from a single piece, and then that slot's been machined out, and then they've wrapped with the split cane. 3 more Kiradashi. Oh, baby, damn. Oh yeah. Okay, this is one of the ones that I was talking about that I was going to keep. I knew these were coming. And I've been looking forward to it. Now, a lot of people say that the industrial disposable blades that is sort of commonplace these days are the thing to get. Like, why would you get anything else? You know, they're so cheap, they're so sharp, they stay so sharp for so long. Well, one of the reasons for getting some of the blacksmith made saws is because the variety of shapes is much larger. The industrial made saws, there's a limited number of different shapes and sizes. And with the blacksmith made ones, there's a full variety. Now there are some industrial made blades that have a belly like this. You can see that, and they have this curve to them, but not many. These are just brilliant. Now this is quite a large, chunky saw, ryoba, obviously, but the belly makes it faster cutting. It's much quicker. Like some of the large carpentry I like to do, things like the apple press that I made, which the videos are on my original channel, Stuart Chignall. Large joints. One of these would be perfect because the belly just makes it, you don't have to be as precise to get the tenon, the tenon cuts to finish off. That little bit of belly, it just allows you to sort of go a little bit deeper in the middle and pop the piece off much more easily. Whereas with a straight blade, you've got to get it exactly straight, and then there's the risk, if you're in a hurry or you're not as skilled as you would like, that you'll cut the near or the far corners of the tenon. Whereas overcutting in the center of the cut, or like sort of in the sort of the middle of the tenon, it doesn't cause as much stress on the joint if you just go a little bit further than you should. It's still not good, but it's if you're going to be in a rush and you're not going to do it perfect, it's better that you overcut in the center rather than the outside. So yeah, these are marvelous. One of these is going to my personal stash. I've got 4 more. They're mostly immaculate. There is a little bit of water damage, a little bit of corrosion from storage on this one. But check out this, right? This is just one of the reasons I love the blacksmith made stuff. Look at that lamination mark there. You see we got the 2 different steels laminated together there. Yeah, and the other reason I really like these saws is because you can resharpen them. This next one, which is the majority of what's left, is a whole mess of saw blades. Now, these saws aren't as in good a condition. Very good quality, I hope, but there's a lot more water damage, storage damage. I think these were affected by the typhoon or something. A store got flooded out and a whole stack of stuff got, basically bitten off. Now, we're always, with these sorts of deals, you don't know what you're getting. You can get some absolutely brilliant stuff, which is only mildly damaged, or it can be stuff that, oh my God, thinking, really wish I didn't get that. But it also means that, when I'm selling them, I can give you some really good deals on some top quality stuff if you're prepared to put up with the blemishes. Now that is, like, it's got a little bit of rust here, cosmetic marks here. These are little spots of rust. You'd want to get those off so that the saw would glide more freely during the cut. Otherwise, there's going to be a bit of friction and a bit of resistance. But that's very minimal work, and that saw will be, I'd say 90-95% of brand new quality, with a little bit of TLC on your part. Like, if you had this saw and you were using it at home, your saw is probably a brand new immaculate saw, shiny out of the box, is probably going to look close to what these look like now within a month or 2. Unless you are really fussy about how you clean up and oil your saws every time you finish using them. And then you get beauties like this. Look at that. There's nothing wrong with that. These, on the other hand, have suffered a bit. Okay, we've got a cross-cut grind. There's, I would say, significant water damage, especially because it's near the teeth, it's hard to clean. I will probably treat these with an electrolysis bath. That'll get the rust off. The pits will still be there. It can actually look worse after electrolysis because the rust kind of looks browny, whereas the pits will look black and be a lot more obvious in photography. But it means you can clearly see how bad the damage is. All of this corrosion looks very, very light, very much surface, but until you get it off, you can't see how deep it's eaten into the steel. So regardless, these are, but I'll be selling these cheap because of the damage, so good value, good value. It's like they're still razor sharp. If you ever get a saw like this, you've got to remove the rust first, otherwise you're going to significantly damage it. That's why a lot of water damaged saws, that people often say, oh, they don't stay sharp. Well, they don't stay sharp because people don't remove the rust. The rust ends up in the cut. The rust acts like sand in the cut, and ruins the edge. So, electrolysis bath, remove the rust, then use them. You see that? Look at that. Okay. What I'll do is these 2 in particular, I'm going to stick them in an electrolysis bath, and in the next video I'll show you how these come up. In fact, I might even take one of these and do a full reno on it. Oh, damn, that's chunky. Look at that. Damn, that's a real saw. But unfortunately its mate, same maker, same style. Look at that. Not good. One side's okay, other side not so much. And these long tools, I'm going to have to make a new electrolysis bath to deal with them, because the tub that I've got down there is not going to be big enough. So we'll just get those wrapped up better than they were. You're bringing me a coffee?
I am.
On my other channel, one of my original channel, Stuart Chignall, one of my videos has gone nuts. It was one of my splinter removal videos. Thanks, Sarah. And getting a lot of negativity because of the way I spoke to Sarah. Apparently I was very rude to her. Telling her to shut up was a bad thing. What else did I do that was naughty? Oh, I mansplained her how to use the tweezers to help remove the splinter. How good are you at removing splinters, Sarah?
Crap.
That's why I need to tell her how to do it when she's...
Mind you, I think that particular time I was all over it.
I took the clamps and the tweezers off you in frustration because you were pulling...
You were being wussy and needed to do it yourself. You couldn't have someone else do it. You have more control yourself, therefore the pain doesn't hurt as much when you do it yourself. That's
true. There's a lot less fear when I'm holding the blade rather than when she's holding it. Alright, anyway, this is the haul from this time.
Cool.
What do you think of my new store?
Cool. Awesome. Wonderful. Hurrah. How much are you going to sell it for?
Oh, there's the enthusiasm. There. Right. Don't know. But anyway, I'm not selling that one because that's my one. I'm keeping that one.
And all the others?
One or two. I'll keep.
So what's the difference between that one and the other ones?
They're all different for different specific
but
jobs.
This one looks like the same as these ones.
Oh,
so
that is the same as those ones.
Then why that one over those ones?
It was on top.
Okay. I'm sure I could do a better job at this.
What?
You know, I'm sure that people would be happy to spend $10 or $20 on them and I'd get rid of it all really quickly.
Well, guys, you will never see Sarah in charge of the sales on Chestnut Nags Tools from Japan.
It's my name!
Yeah, it is her name. It's her eBay account, which is the funny thing. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and stay tuned for what's coming up. That sheath video, as soon as I find the sheath, I will do that last little bit of filming. That will be posted. The saw making, the saw handle making. There's so many things I need to do. I just need to find the time. It will be posted up here eventually. Till next time, catch you guys later.
Bye!